I went with them one day and that was it. I was like, this is the shit right here.
A call to all. This I call to all. Feel this what we love. So we rise like the ocean.
But like, bro, I like went from like surfing every day to just riding every day. That was like right after COVID. The waves can suck here in the summer and there's like nothing to do. I didn't have a job either. No surf lesson. I was just picking up random work, like just like odds and ends. But other than that, I would just ride. I would ride like 5 days a week. It's like ride. I went from like Anahola Uncles and then like I went to Omao a couple times with Chris guys. And I was like, oh, this is just a whole new world. Once I discovered that place, Chris told me too, he's like, brah, you better watch out, you better be careful, you're gonna get addicted to riding and quit surfing. And I like kind of laughed at him, I'm like, nah, no ways. Once winter comes, I'm on for surfing again.
Different type of speed power flow. I mean, that is just perfectly done.
I had like a kind of an injury too, and I don't even think I went to Oahu that year. I just like kind of like nursed my injury and rode. And then the year after that, I went back to a pipe. It was like 2020, 2021. When you sit all summer and you don't surf pipeline and then you show up for the first swell, it's like, were we doing this last year? Because this is like the sketchiest wave. What are we doing out here? And then by the end of the winter, it's so competitive and so gnarly. Okay, yeah, I remember I sit here and like, I like to look at this wave. The cool thing with surfing is like, the waves aren't good every single day. If the waves aren't good, I'm just gonna focus on riding and just like have as much fun with that as I can and try and get better at it while the waves aren't good. It's like, brah, if your shit isn't ready, forget about it. It just made more sense for me to go to Oahu. You know what, this year I'm just gonna go over there. Like, I'm just gonna ship my truck and move over there. I got a spot at Pupakea, like scored super hard. Like rented out a little spot, brought my bike, brought my truck, like some tools, my boards, had boards over there. Posted up and it was sick because I could surf and everything on Oahu is just like right here. You can like surf, ride. Oahu's North Shore is like so fun. Like some of my best friends live over there.
Enduro Fest.
Yeah, basically like Tristan Hart and all these pros are gonna come to Oahu to race.
All the best guys out here in the world right now, it's gonna help put Hawaii more on the map, and it also shows our terrain and our style of riding as well. Enduro Fest is gonna be one of the hardest races of the year.
What's up, Ryder guests? Surfing is whenever the waves get good and riding's whenever the waves aren't good. So I took Josh, Colton, who else was out there? We all went out over here at Puerto Point. Got him some waves, it was a little windy, a little big, but they're psyched. They got going out there. They got a couple good ones. That was fun. I guys gotta go riding with you guys now.
And then you guys came out, Tristan guys all raced. We all did like really well. Like we didn't really know how it was gonna go.
Where did you finish last year?
I was like 6th, I think. And I was right behind, I think Colton was 5th and Toth was 4th. It was like right there. And I had like a mechanical too.
First local boy, Ryder guest here. Was going really good, was right up there in 5th, I think 6th with the top guys, and then that happened, got passed, reeled back in the other guys. I love you, Kenton Island. Woohoo!
We definitely have the home field advantage for sure, because we know the terrain, we know how the dirt works, we know like the clay, what you can do and what you cannot do on it. So that was a bummer for sure. But then freaking Matt and Josh from US Hard Enduro are like, and I think Kapili too is like, you should go and try and race in the mainland. And then I think Jared Lamb was going, and I was like, yeah, I should. And I kind of was talking to my dad, and then we just like pulled some strings and made it happen. Like they helped me out a bunch. I was like, all right, frick, I guess I'm going to the mainland to race now. Like from surfing in the North Shore of Oahu, like I was like back to like surfing like pretty good because I was living right there and surfing pipe like every time it broke. Yeah, that's how the mainland happened. And then Schaecher, Josh, super cool. He's like, let's get your bike, and Matt, like, let's get your bike to the East Coast. Let's go to the East Coast. Like, you guys are gonna do way better in the East Coast. Josh has like no room in his van. He already has his bike and he's picking up a bike on the East Coast. He's like, I can fit it, we'll get your bike in there. They're so cool to us Hawaii guys. Like they're trying to like get us on the map as much as they can. Like obviously they come and have a race. We tell them like Kauai's a spot, come do a race on Kauai. They're like, all right, let's do it. And now like they're totally putting us on the map, which is insane, you guys.